Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be diving into first date red flags that are specific to men that women need to watch out for. For those of you joining me for the first time, my name is Profit and I'm a relationship coach. It's my passion to help young people, both those who are single and those who are in a relationship, to navigate the complexity of dating in our generation. So this is one of those videos where I bring you those tips. And if you're someone who likes to learn and you think that you want to learn more about building healthy relationship, this is the platform for you. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button so that you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. All right, let's dive into today's video. The last time I made a video about red flags that is general to everybody that we need to watch out for. So I will encourage you to check out that video by the end of this video. So the first red flags I think that every woman should watch out for when it comes to first dates is he controlling. The reason I put it this way is because I have heard stories where men go out on dates with women and they are trying to control every single event. No, I get the fact that we have to lead, like we have to show that you're a leader and all those stuff, but then there are situations where you have to allow people to make decisions for themselves. If they are not asking you for recommendation as a man, why are you trying to pick what they eat? So if you're on a date with a man and he's trying to control what you eat on that date, it's a red flag because it's a sign that that man will probably control so many things in your life. If he wants to control something as simple as what you eat on a first date, that's a problem. No, see, when I say control, I'm not saying that you want to order $1,000 meal and he's saying, no, don't do that. That's not control. I mean, like when the waitress brings the menu and he's trying to say, oh, give her this, give her that. Let me order for you. Let me order. I've heard that. And I'm like, how do you do that? Someone like me that is even picky with food, most times I have to think about it over and over again before I choose something. Just imagine myself, somebody telling me, yeah, this is what I want you to have. It's crazy. So you don't want to be with that kind of person who tries to control something as small as what you eat, because they'll probably come into your life and want to control every other thing in it. The second sign is if they brag a lot and they boast about how much they make or what they do. I get it. You guys are there to talk about yourself. You're there to talk about what you do for a living, what you enjoy doing as a person. I mean, sometimes people talk about how much they earn, but then if he's bragging about who he is, I own this, I own that, I do this, I do that, if that's all he does, it's a sign that that guy most likely will belittle you. That's the truth. Because boastfulness isn't a quality of somebody who is humble. It's a quality of somebody who has pride. When almost all the whole conversation is around them, like what they are doing, and they're not even trying to get to know you. They're just talking about themselves and what they're doing. It's a sign that the person is not going to listen to you. They don't want to know you. They're not there to get to know you. They are there for you to get to know them and for you to determine in your heart that, yeah, they are the right one for you. When they are not even listening to you to know if you are the right one for them, but they already believe that by the time you get to know everything about me, you know how much I earn, you know what I do, you know this about me, then you will decide that I'm the right one for you. No, you don't want to do that. You want to be with somebody who actually listens to you, somebody who is humble. Let's put it that way. You want to be with somebody who is humble. Yes, they might have the whole money in the world, but they are still humble, because fact is that most of the people that boast are very stingy and they can be annoying. That's the truth. The third red flag you should avoid is men that are very dismissive of your opinion and also belittle your achievements. So let's assume that you guys are having a conversation and you share your opinion about something and they dismiss your opinion, making it look so little. And then you're like, maybe it's just this time around, this one. And they do it again and again and again and again. That's a red flag. Because the truth of the matter is that so many men have this kind of ego that makes them feel that a woman shouldn't have an opinion. That because they are the leader, what they say goes. And what you think doesn't matter. And also, not just when it comes to dismissing your opinion. If they now move it to the point of belittling your achievements, that's a problem on its own. I mean, you guys are talking, right? What do you do for a living? I'm a medical doctor. I did this, you said everything. And they try to say, well, what's the point of it? You're supposed to be in the kitchen. I'm just giving you an example. But you get the idea. When they try to belittle your accomplishment, the things you have achieved in life as a person that you are sharing because they asked you and they try to make you look small, it's a big problem because they will always want to make you look small. It's always going to be a problem. Those are the kind of men that don't even want to hear that you make more than them, because you're always going to be a threat. And when they cannot control you, they'll try to make you look small. They'll try to belittle you. They'll try to get you in that position where you start questioning your abilities, you start questioning yourself, you start doubting yourself. So you don't want to be with that kind of person. So pay attention when you are sharing information, how are they taking the information? How are they responding to it? Are they excited for you, or are they belittling you? Are they humble or have pride? The next red flag you should be watchful about is, do they make negative remarks about women in general? Yeah. You know, the funny thing about dating in our generation today is that men are blaming women, women are blaming men. They are always finding a way to claim it's the other person's fault. So you have to be very, very careful if they are making negative remarks about women, because the truth of the matter, anybody who has the effrontery to make negative comments about the other gender will always make negative comment about you. That's the truth. If they believe that women are toxic, if they believe that women are just gold diggers and stuff like that, there are chances that he will believe that same thing about you. He won't think you are special. He's just waiting for you to reveal that part of you, and he will say, oh, you see, I said it. That's how they all are. So you have to be very careful how they talk about the women in their life. So you want to be sure that this person has respect for women. I'm not making negative comments. I understand the fact that, yes, there are women who are making dating hard for men, and there are men who are making dating hard for women. I'm one of those people that say women and men, they are equal contributors to the problem of dating. So I understand that the dating issue can be an individual thing. So because one woman did something doesn't necessarily mean that every other woman is that way. I don't believe it's the women's fault. I don't believe it's the men's fault. I believe that individuals make mistakes. Individuals develop habits and make things hard. In my last video, I was talking about how we need to have a mind of our own and also find people that have a mind of their own, because that's the only way you can be able to not find yourself in that circle of making generalizations when it comes to how people behave in relationships. So you want to be sure that this man that you are on a date with is not somebody that makes negative comments about women. And the next red flag we'll be talking about today is he very touchy and very physical? Why I'm saying this is that there are some men that go to first dates and they're already expecting to sleep with the woman. You don't even know how they do that. It's like you just see somebody and you want to sleep with the same person. You meet them for the first day. I don't even know how they do that. But then there are men who, in the first date, they are touching you inappropriately. They are trying to get you in the mood. They are trying to, every comment is about your appearance. I mean, yeah, it's good to compliment you at least when they see you. But then if almost all the conversation is about your appearance, how you dress, how you look, it's a red flag, because that person is only looking to sleep with you. Unless you're probably looking to sleep with the person too. But for people that are coming there to get to know each other, you want somebody who focuses on the conversation, getting to know you internally, like who you are as a person, your personality, who you are, what have brought you where you are in life, what has shaped your life and all that stuff. Not somebody who want to get into your pants the next day or even that night. So if it's very touchy on the first date, you guys need to be careful. I had a friend who was telling me that she had a first date and the guy was just touching her, and she kept saying, don't touch me this way, don't touch me that way, and kept doing it. And I'm like, bro, what's wrong with some people? So you need to be very careful, because once they get that touchy with you, it means that they're trying to see if they can trigger something with you. They're testing the waters to see how you will react and to see if you make room for them to have their way with you. So you have to be very careful. If they're touchy, it's a red flag. Avoid this kind of guys. So I believe that this is very helpful. And I believe that if you take this into consideration and also watch the video that will be coming up in the end screen, you will also see other red flags you should be watching out for before you go into that relationship during that first date. Because I mean, a lot can happen on a first date. I understand the fact that sometimes it might not be who those persons are. Events can happen, situations can happen, stuff like that can happen. That doesn't necessarily say this is who this person is. But you don't want to wash those things up. That's why I will say watch and trust your guts. Because if it's telling you that something is wrong, then run. If it's telling you that something is off, take it serious. It's better you take it serious and avoid that situation than not taking it serious and fall into something that will wreck your life or make you feel low about yourself. So if you're going on a first date, go being hopeful, go with the intention to get to know the guy, to get to learn about each other. And when you notice these red flags, then those are things you need to watch out for, and probably just text him when you get back home. Hey, thank you for taking me on a date, but we can't do this because of, and because I don't believe in ghosting people. So I believe you should tell people what they did wrong and why you are trying to cut them off, because I know how it feels to be ghosted. Not even relationship ghosting. I'm talking about when you're looking for a job and they don't get back to you. The wait kills a lot. So I don't want to, I mean, you want to be a kind person, right? So I don't want you to put somebody else in that position where they are waiting now or questioning, what did I do wrong? Maybe not knowing what they did wrong. But then when you bring those things to them, hey, I probably might not want to continue with this because you are really, really touchy. And I was trying to communicate this to you over and over again, and you are not really paying attention. So I would like to stop here and wish you the best. Tell them what they did so that hopefully, if they're not aware, they can go back and reevaluate themselves and be better. So I hope this was very helpful to you out there. Remember to check out the videos that will be coming on your screen here, and do well to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you'll be notified when the next video come out. And like this video, leave a comment below. Tell me other red flags that you think women should be watching out for when it comes to men during a first date. And see you guys in the next video. Bye.